power, in this case specifically mechanical power, is the rate at which work is either transferred to or from the system. And since we're talking about the rate of the work transfer, the formula for power is just the work that's involved divided by the time. So if we look at this from a unit point of view, work we know is in joules, time is in seconds. So if we were to take joules divided by seconds, that gives us our unit of power, which is the watt. So watt is the unit of power. And you've probably heard that unit watt before, mainly with electrical power when you look at different light bulbs. Electrical power and mechanical power are very similar to each other. There's just a different way to find the quantity of electrical power, which we will talk about later on in the year. But with mechanical power, it's a pretty simple concept. You basically just have to find the amount of work that's done in the system, and then you divide it by however long it takes to transfer that amount of work, and that's going to give you the power that's involved. So just a really quick example. Let's just say we have work that's done. Let's say the amount of work is 100 joules, and let's just say that it takes 5 seconds in order to transfer this 100 joules. Since it's a positive work value, we're going to assume that the energy is being added to the system. So if I wanted to ask you what type of power is generated, or the amount of power that's used by the system to get 100 joules of work in 5 seconds, we're just going to take, I'll use a different color here, we're just going to take our work, so 100 joules, divided by the time, which is 5 seconds, and we get an answer of 20 watts. That's really all there is to it. It's a pretty simple concept.